Hello, welcome. My name is Sailor Jojo, and if you are new here, welcome in. And if you are a subscriber, hey, how you doing? Today's video is quite a special video because I've been working on a project which involves reimagining traditional African mud and hut architecture in The Sims 4. And I wanted to challenge myself and think outside the box and see ways to use texture, open spaces. Basically, that's what I've done. This is the first installment. So this structure is actually inspired by an image I saw on Pinterest ages ago, like I'm talking last year. At first, when I looked at the image, I thought it was cool. So I've never seen that picture ever again. And in hindsight, I think that picture was AI generated. So I haven't seen that picture again because I've disabled the Gen AI on my Pinterest because it was getting really annoying. As you can see, the color that I've used represents sort of like a mud house. Basically, mud houses are actually quite beneficial because what they do is that they regulate the temperature by absorbing the heat during the day and slowly releasing it at night when it's colder, and vice versa. So during the day, it releases the cold that it absorbed at night. So that's why, I don't know, with today's society, and yes, I know it's kind of stereotypical, but actually those mud houses were actually essential. And I feel like if we can get that African mud house concept with modern architecture in the continent of Africa, I feel like, listen, that the houses would be nice. So this is my reimagination. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So as you guys know, to download this build, it will be on my Patreon. I am on Patreon now, so go check me out. Also, the CC links will be there. Again, I don't want to break anyone's terms of conditions. The CC that I have that is quite old, or the links are no longer working, I will put the CC in the folder for you guys to download, so don't worry. Oh god, I feel like I've just rambled for like 10 minutes now. So let's get into the tour. Before I get into the tour, this is quite different for me because I usually do a speed build, but today I wanted to try something new. I wanted to do more like a showcase, like a tour around the house. Also, it's actually quite funny. It just dawned on me right now that 2 years ago, back in 2024, when I did the Africa Week event, I was touring African homes, and now I've made my like an Africana inspired build. It's like a full circle moment, man. I have made other African homes, but like the other African homes I've made, my childhood Nigerian rented home that I grew up with in the continent. This build is like something that I've just reimagined, which is quite nice. Let's actually, before we start the tour, let me introduce you to the characters. Okay, let's start off with the first character. This is OKKOB, and then we've got, oh, she's serving herself some food. Yes, mama. This is Kelechi Obi. This is the wife of OKK. This is Yora Obi. Next, this is Kosi Obi. This is OKK and Kelechi's first son, and also Yora's husband. So this is a Nigerian Igbo family. So you guys know Yora is actually from Burundi. So she's married into a Nigerian family, and then they've got their little son, firstborn son, Inamdi. He is so cute, guys. Look at him. He's so cute. I love him with all my heart. This is actually also the first time I'm really playing with infants, so I'm taking it really seriously. I don't really play so I'm trying my best to play with infants. If you guys know any mods that will help me make playing with infants fun, let me know. I'm very interested. It's my first time playing with infants. So OKK is actually supposed to be the king. Yeah, can you believe it that he's supposed to be the king of Dambele? Long story short, he's kind of a very humble man, and he didn't really want to take over the throne, so he gave it to his brother for various reasons. It could be because of protection, maybe he was threatened, maybe his future life was threatened, and he said, you know what, the kingdom is not that deep, I'm gonna go enjoy myself, I'm gonna go keep my family safe. And some people think he's selfish for doing that, but what will make a king to abandon his throne so that his family can be safe, do you know? Well, obviously his wife was supposed to be queen. She's not too happy about it, but she's gotten used to this whole lifestyle now. I mean, they've got quite a lot of money in their bank account, so they're living quite comfortably. So hey, a win is a win. They also have a younger brother called Ibuka who's at work at the moment. Now you might say, oh, do the kids know they are royalty? And the answer is no. He has kept it a secret for, I think, more just to protect them, more as protection. That story that I can't wait to, you know, develop as the game goes on. Yeah, well, let's get into the tour before I start rumbling about this family. We've got a mini little garden. This is where Mama grows all her aloe vera, snake plants, orange trees, flowers, you name it. She has it all here. So this is her little area, so she gets her own space. And then you come in, we've got the sort of like an altar. So I really wanted to add some African spirituality to the game, so I had this little altar created. I did mix like 3 different items together, so I tried my best to make it as look seamless as possible, but I think this looks okay to me. So this is Yora's mom, so when she comes here she can give her respect to her mom. She can obviously cry, she can give gifts if she has anything, she can take pictures, but I really like that you could do that. I think that's really cool that I made this area. Oh, he's sleeping. And then we've got the living room. I really wanted to focus on a pattern without making it too overwhelming. I hope I did my best using a lot of texture. I mean, the center table is one of my favorites. It's just a nice place for the Sims to come together and just chill. Well, as you can see, chill and sleep. The next part, this area here, which connects to Mama's garden. You can see this is a picture of actually Kosi as a child. This is Kelechi when she was young. Some books. You notice in this view there's a lot of giraffes everywhere. And crystals. We've got a face mask as well here. This little sculpture actually reminds Okeke and Kelechi about their kingdom that they left. And then this area, just like a little chit chat area. I'm just gonna say this, I absolutely love this frame. This frame, prepare to be sick of me with this frame in every single one of the builds, okay? If you don't see this frame in the build that I make from now on, ask questions, because it's going to be in every build. And I really love these chairs. These chairs, I've been holding them for years. Like I said, one day I will use this Ankara chairs for something, and finally I have, and it looked perfectly in this area. Oh no, Nnamdi, sorry. Can someone get this child to their crib, please? So next part is the kitchen. I love a good kitchen. If you're new here, on my kitchens, I spend 85% of my time doing the kitchen in the build. I kid you not. I love a good kitchen. I love a good kitchen. This is one of my favorite kitchens. It has everything that I want. It's open, it's connected to the dining table, open space, places to prepare food, big pots. And then the dining area, I just wanted to make it quite chaotic, but I don't think I made it as chaotic as I wanted to, but I wanted to just clash colors and textures together. And we've got an Ankara curtains matching with the Ankara chairs, and then the table with different patterns, and I just wanted to make it really cool. Now, if you are a real one, you know what this is for. Do you know what this is for? It's for making fufu. I'm making pounded yam, so I really like that is here when they want to make those delicacies. Now, next up, we're gonna go upstairs. So as you enter, this is just a little play area, like a games room, you'd say. This is where the grandma and grandpa can chill or play with the kids, play chess, you know, all that. And then the next room is Mama and Papa's bedroom. I really wanted to make it a blast of colors and textures. I hope I did a good job. I like it anyways. So in the corner, we've got Mama's wig, a really beautiful painting that I actually love. We've got the dressing table and some jewelries. And then the bed, we've got some Ankara Africana sort of inspired prints on them. The balcony there as well with loads of plants. And then a very little mini reading nook because Papa loves to read. He loves reading. And then next up is the bathroom. I wanted to make it all black. I don't know, just went for that theme. I don't know why I did. I love the candles here. I think they really bring everything together in terms of the colors that I use. I didn't want to really clutter things up. If you guys know me as a builder, I love to clutter. I love clutter. But for this bathroom, I didn't want to do anything because maybe I could say that Mama is like OCD and she likes everything in the cupboards and well, you know, arranged, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, just a simple shower, bath, and sink area for Mama and Papa. The next room is just a simple room. It is a spare room. The plan is to turn this room to be maybe like the boys' room, girls' room, or guest room. But I just made it plain and you guys can go in and redecorate and do whatever you want. It also comes with a built-in closet as well. It also has its own toilet and bath as well. And the stand out piece in this bathroom, very plain bathroom I must add, is this beautiful mirror. I love this mirror. This mirror again is one of those Africana pieces I've been holding for so long, and I've said one day I will put this in the build that is very themed. And let's go upstairs. Next bit is the top floor. When you come in, this is actually Kosi's office. He's a computer engineer. So you've got his office and then just a little lounge area where Yora can come and chill with him. And then to your right, you've got ironing boards. And I really tried to put as many pots and plants everywhere, as you can tell. The next part is Kosi and Yora's room. So we've got Yora's beauty space. This is where she gets ready, does her nails, from the West African drop that we had, which I am forever grateful for that. And then this little area, I didn't know quite what to do with it, so I just made like a relaxing area to just for the Sims to lounge and just relax from everything going on. And then the other area, just a simple pot there. And again, my favorite sofa that I love, which is Ankara. I also love this piece. Next part is their bed. This bed is by 6Ms. When I saw this bed, I just love the texture. I love the bed frame and it fits so perfectly with the side bed as well. We've got a balcony here as well, and we've got a little plant that is growing in the corner. Another bit that I'm really excited about, got a monitor. Baby monitor is by 6Ms. I actually decided to go into Sims 4 Studios and actually customize it myself. The reason for that is because I wanted to put a black and white picture, and I was really struggling to angle the camera and take a picture and then put the pictures in the frame because there are two forms of this monitor. I will put a link to a creator who teaches you how to set it up in the game. I just couldn't be asked, so I just went and did it myself. And I also really wanted to make that black and white so they can see him sleeping because the lights are switched off. That makes sense. So yeah, I really love how this came together. And then next is their mini wardrobe. I didn't know what to do with this space, but I really tried to just do like a little mini wardrobe. Just something simple. Now the next room is Nnamdi's baby room. Here I really wanted to give it like that jungle adventure vibes without being too overwhelming. So I really like how the colors are matching here. We've got some animal prints like chickens. And another thing I like to direct you guys to is the fact that I made this just for Nnamdi. Like just for him. I really love the space because we've got quite a lot of representation for Nnamdi. For example, you've got the baby. It's like, looks like him. The books look like him. We've got more elephants. We've got his toys. We've got some African inspired sort of textures on the chair and zebra prints. Just to let you guys know, I don't know if anyone's going through this. For some weird reason, my radio doesn't play classical music, and it's really annoying, or like lullabies. I'll show you guys and make sure that I'm not going crazy. Imagine I'm doing this and it actually works. Wait, let's play it. See, it doesn't play. Can you guys hear that? It doesn't play. But then if I change the station to, let's say, Afrobeats, it plays. So annoying. So I hope they fix that very soon, because it's actually blimmin' annoying. And then to the left we see this is where Yora and everyone in the house prepares food. Yora's nursing pads. Nnamdi started trying out like baby food now, so they're gradually getting him there. They're also going to try getting him to eat like fufu, so he's getting used to that, but little steps. Now on the other side we can see again more to theme with the jungle sort of adventure. We've got a map with animals, more animals more animals. And yeah, I really like how it came about. And then last part of the view again is the bathroom. It's pretty boring, nothing to speak about, but this is shared by both Nnamdi and his parents. And again, this special part of this bathroom is obviously the mirror, which I absolutely love. And next bit is the backyard. So we're going to start from the front and work our way to the back. So obviously we've got the cars. This is the family car, and obviously Kosi's car that he uses to go to work. As you can see, we've just got a really rich garden where both Yora and Kelechi have put their heart and soul into growing their own food, their own tomatoes, plantain, onions, carrots, blueberries, you name it. They also have honey, avocado, and guys, cassava for obviously the fufu. And they also keep their own chickens. Now you might be like, Jojo, where are the chickens? Yes, you might ask. Every time I play this freaking, like I come into the save, the chickens always disappear, especially if I go into modify and cast via MCC command. They just disappear. So I literally just given up. I don't know, I give up. And then we've got this area here. You see this generator? You know why we have that generator. If you know, you know. This is just to do with the climate of, if you live in the continent, you know we don't always have constant supply of electricity, so you always need a generator at hand. And just some more like fuel, petrol, engine oil, some stuff for the car, some firewood for the fireplace, a wheelbarrow for the farming, more farming stuff as well. I really like this area here. And then we've got a vertical planters as well. I love the blue and the green and the brown, the mud color together. It's just so pretty and I really like it. Next bit is the laundry area. Obviously they do the hand washing. I really like how it came out. I think it's really nice. And then this area is obviously for the kiddos, so they've got somewhere to sort of chill. Now this last few areas are very special to me, because this palm tree swing I again been holding for the longest time. I've never used in any of my builds because I said one day I will use it, and I finally using this palm tree swing that I've been holding for such a long time, you guys. It's actually not funny. Now the next bit is this sort of campfire area. In African culture, in my culture, Nigeria, there's a thing called Tales by Moonlight. I don't know if it's present in other African countries, let me know. Most of the stories in the continent are told via speaking it rather than written. They are passed down from generation to generation via verbally. Mainly the grandfather would tell the kids stories about the totos or like about certain characters in the Igbo culture, or it's just amazing stories that keep the kids entertained. The next and the last bit is this area here. If anyone knows how to get rid of the glass, because it was a horrible looking like wall here, so if anyone knows how to get rid of this, please let me know, because I tried. Now we have our mud house roof. I just thought it was really cool using that at the back of the house. You might also be wondering, Jojo, where is the proper roof? I hate roofs in The Sims 4, okay? I just hate making roofs. I honestly do. So I love just making roofs like this. Just makes my life easy. I'm not gonna lie. We've got this area here for family gatherings, for barbecue, to make the chickens. Okay, I'll stop. A bar, and just a really nice lounge area for everyone to dance, and yeah, just a good family, just a good backyard really. Now you might be asking, this is a very tiny pool. I know it is. I did initially wanted to get rid of this area here and make the pool extend to this area, but in all honesty, I like it this way. If you download the build and you want to extend the pool, by all means do that, but it just, I don't know, it didn't look great. I liked it like this. So maybe if you put this in a different, bigger like lot and then extend it, that could be an idea. But I particularly like it here, so I just left it. And then this area is just a little outside bit for like family meeting. If you made it to this point in the video, you are a real one. Make sure you like, comment what was your favorite part in this build. Would you be downloading it? Subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. I, as you can tell, had so much fun. I can't wait to do the next installment in this series. I can't wait to get into the gameplay with his family, maybe have more kids, discover the secret. Can't wait to show you guys what we do. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Sawada Beamy. Oh! Oh,